It's time for Fugitive Friday, and we are here with our good friend Trish Rao from Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers.
Yeah, she's showing us some of the fugitives you need to be on the lookout for this weekend. Trish, I see you got your stack of papers. We have the mugshots ready to go. Who do we need to be on the lookout for?
Mixed bag of goodies, or not so goodies this week, and baddies this week. We're starting off our list this week with a woman who has a 20-year history of committing felony crimes in our community. A new warrant for the arrest of Amy Bradford was issued last week after she failed to show up in court following an arrest for the possession, sale, and delivery of drugs. Her current problem started earlier this year when deputies came looking for Bradford on an outstanding warrant. When they finally tracked her down, they found her with a sizable baggie of the highly addictive and powerful fentanyl paired with other drug paraphernalia. She spent a month in lockup before being released under the guise of showing back up before the judge to tell her side of the story. Bradford, however, chose to bail on her court date and is now wanted again. To date, she's been booked 16 times since age 17 on charges of theft, fraud, battery, domestic violence, prostitution, and dealing in stolen property. She's 5'6", 130 pounds, and was last known to be living in the Dunbar neighborhood. Next up is a guy who tried to rob a senior citizen, stole 2 cars, and crashed a truck all in less than an hour. A new warrant for the arrest of Corey Brinson was issued earlier this week after he failed to show up in court following his busy morning of lawbreaking. His spree started when he stole a car and then crashed it 10 minutes later. He then walked to a nearby convenience store where he got into a scuffle with a 75-year-old man and tried to steal his wallet. After being chased off by a store employee, he fled the area, then heisted a second vehicle. Fortunately, one of the victims knew exactly who Brinson was, and with a quick follow-up from law enforcement, the 34-year-old found himself behind bars by dinner time. He spent 3 months in jail before being released pending his next court hearing, which he failed to show up for. To date, Brinson has been busted 13 times before on charges of arson, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery, hit and run, reckless driving, and grand theft. He is 6 foot, 200 pounds, and upon his arrest, Brinson will be held without bond. Also dodging the long arm of the law this week is a career offender with a history of helping himself to things that don't belong to him. Anthony Longo has been on the run since early February when he violated his probation on a charge of grand theft. Cape cops say Longo broke into a home while the owners were out of the country. A good neighbor spotted Longo on the property and queried him about being there. After being fed a few lies, the man called police and Longo took off. After confirming that the house had indeed been burglarized with a computer, TV, and other electronics stolen, officers quickly tracked Longo down and charged him with the break-in. After 7 months of incarceration, he was found guilty and sent to prison for nearly 5 years. He was eventually released on probation, which he has since violated. Longo has 7 priors on his record for battery, death threats, assault, and dealing in stolen property. He's 5'10", 165 pounds, with a tattoo of Tink 823 on his left hand, a cross on his left arm, and the word immortal scripted on his stomach. And last on this week's list of lawbreakers is a repeat offender with a lengthy history of theft, violence, and impaired driving. Deputies are now on the hunt for Jason Sandora for violating probation following an arrest for 2 counts of battery and DUI. The victim said Sandora had been harassing him all day, and when he returned, uninvited, he broke a window, struck him in the head, stole his cigarettes, and threatened to kill him. He left shortly after, but while deputies were able to track him down later in the day and rerouted him to a jail cell. He spent 3 months there before being found guilty and placed on probation, which he violated last Thursday. This 42-year-old felon has 27 previous arrests for theft, contempt, resisting, battery on a person age 65 or older, burglary, and drugs. He is 5'6", 150 pounds, and upon his arrest, he will be held without bond in the Lee County Jail. And as always, if you recognize any of the fugitives we featured here today, you're asked to call the Crime Stoppers hotline. That number is 1-800-780-TIPS. All callers will remain anonymous and will be eligible for a cash reward of up to $3,000. These folks all live here in our community. They're somewhere. We just need that phone call to find them.
Thanks, Trish.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Trish. All right, well, coming up,